Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we'd greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch at jazztime.com. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Rolex Day-Date 36 Rose Gold Reference 118205 Chocolate Diamond Ruby Dial with Oyster Bracelet. I'm going to talk to you guys about the case, the dial, the bezel, the bracelet, try it on, and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in. It uses an Oyster 36mm case. That means from my thumb to my index finger. It's the largest that they make for, or that used to be the largest that they make. Now they also make a day-date in 40, which is 20% bigger. This one's 36. It's the smallest day-date that they make in 36. And why is it called a day-date? Because it has the day and the date. The day being on the top, Monday through Sunday, and the date on the right at the 3 o'clock position, 1 through 31, and it tells both of those, hence the name Day-Date, also known as President sometimes. Okay, so it has a 36mm. It's the smallest that they make in this Day-Date, and men could wear it that want a smaller, sleeker watch, but also women who like to wear very large watches could wear this watch. Okay, it's a 36mm. It's made of 18 karat ever rose gold. That's what Rolex calls it. Some people call it pink gold or rose gold. Those things you can call it. The reason Rolex calls it ever rose is because it's forever rose gold, meaning it will not tarnish. It will stay in this pink or ever rose color, as in forever, because Rolex mixes their gold with copper like everybody else does for pink gold, but they do it in their own foundries, and they do it expertly, so well so that it never fades. Hence the name Ever Rose Gold. Okay, now let's move on to the bezel. Now they don't make this bezel anymore. This is a domed bezel or smooth bezel or flat bezel. That the bezel is the thing that goes around this dial right here, and it also is made of 18 karat rose or ever rose gold, but it's domed, and they don't make it with this configuration anymore. They don't make the Day-Date 36 in rose gold on domed bezel, at least not as of 2020. They might in the future, who knows. They make it right now only on the fluted bezel. Now why would you want it on a domed bezel? Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's less prone to getting scratched, it's less prone to getting and it looks a little bit less flashy. I mean, the whole watch is already gold. Do you really need to have a fluted bezel that pops even more? Some people think no, some people yes. Depends on you. If you want yes, then you got to buy the new one. If you want no, you got to buy the older one, which is the one I have here in my hand. And if I don't have this exact one when you come to our shop, well, I'm sure I could get another very similar one. By the way, I'm making this video for the purpose of you sitting at home watching YouTube, deciding whether you want to buy it. So please go to our website, jazztime.com, JAZTIME.com, if you want to buy this watch or something very similar to it. Okay? Now let's talk about the bracelet here. Now that we've talked about the bezel, you guys know that this domed bezel is no longer available. It's only fluted, so if you want it, you got to buy the older style one, which of course we can get you at Jazz Time. Now let's talk about the bracelet. Now most of these President watches or Day-Date 36s come on a President bracelet. Of course, it makes sense. The bracelet's called President, the watch is called President. It makes sense. However, the one that you're looking at right here is on a Oyster bracelet. Now, I'm going to explain the difference. It has 3-piece link across. 1, 2, 3. The center link being high polished, the outside being brushed, and it has a much wider profile. Okay, that's a Oyster link. Now, they don't really make very many on Oysters. The much more common is President, but if you like Oyster, this is what you have to go with. Now it has a concealed folding crown clasp. Now what does that mean? That's also something you don't see very often, and what you notice here, this is actually a half link. If you don't like the way that looks, or if it doesn't fit, you can also take the half link off and just make it all full links, depending on how it fits for you. But this is the concealed crown clasp. Now if you look closely, you'll see a bunch of engravings. These engravings here are of 18 karat rose gold, to signify that this of course is made of a precious metal, and that being ever rose gold. To close the crown clasp, you simply close it, snap it shut like such. That's that's what it is. Now let's talk about the movement. The movement is a 3155 caliber movement, Okay, it has a precision of plus minus 7 seconds a day and a power reserve of about 48 hours. Now they've replaced this 3155 with a movement 3255, but it really doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to see this movement anyway, so I'm not sure what the difference is to the end user, other than to know that the movement inside is different on the newer models, this being the older model has the older movement. Now, I guess I sort of missed this thing earlier, and I just realized it as I turned the watch over. Now, if you look at the case, the back of the case, you see at the edges right here, 1, 2, right there, 3, and then 4, those are all engravings signifying that this case is made of precious metals. Now you can't see that without a loupe, you can only see it as I point to it, but if you did look at it with the loupe, which I have, you'll realize that, wow, it looks absolutely perfect. Another reason why Rolex charges what they charge for these very precious, expensive watches. Now let's move on to the last thing, which is the dial, and in my opinion, the most special thing on this watch, which is why we're selling this watch, and why we have it, because someone actually bought it already. So, and we can get you another one. Now anyways, look at the dial. What do you notice? It has diamonds, which is not all that special in itself. It has a chocolate dial, which is also not all that special in itself. However, what does it have here? It actually has rubies. They don't make diamond ruby combos anymore, at least not as of 2020. I don't know why they discontinued this. I think it adds an excellent flair to the watch. I really love it. In fact, you know, it's one of my favorite dial configurations for this date, and so I don't know why they don't make it, but it doesn't matter, they don't make it anymore. So that's why you probably should come to Jazz Time, because we actually have this watch, which is why I'm holding it here on the video, so you can buy it. So that is very special. It has baguette rubies at the 6 and 9 position and 8 diamond markers at these markers here with the chocolate dial, which makes this watch very, very special. Okay, as I told you, I would try it on and give you my thoughts. My thoughts are that if you want a very special, unique watch that has a dome bezel that doesn't look super flashy, that looks smooth and, you know, fits well under your wrist, with a nice shiny oyster bracelet, and you want it in a precious metal, but you don't want a dial that is, let's say, plain, that you want one that is gonna really pop, such as one with diamonds and rubies, well, you gotta pick this one. So that's my thoughts. I think if you have a lot of dough, as in like $30,000, and you want to throw it around and buy a super awesome, amazing watch that you're not really going to see anywhere else, well, this would be a good option for you. Check us out at jazztime.com, JAZTIME.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jazz Time, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.